Hello, I'm back and I need a haircut. This is the obligatory update video for my whole eating no sugar thing since the beginning of the year. If you don't know, since the 1st of January, I have not been eating any food with added sugars in them. So, for example, cookies, sweets, anything like that, I can't have. However, fruit, pasta, bread, and milk I can still have because they have natural sugars, and natural sugars I have decided are okay because otherwise I would be dying. Everybody needs sugar to live. You need sugar. So how's it going so far is the big question. Looking back, my life hasn't really changed a lot. I've definitely noticed a more evening out of energy levels throughout the day. There's no jumps and cuts, but I mentioned that in the last video. Between the last video and now, there hasn't really been a lot to talk about. For my main meals, I've been enjoying things like pasta with bacon and cottage cheese. I can still have fries on occasion, obviously, but sometimes I have fries with haggis, for example. Before my workout in the morning, recently I've started to eat oats with some frozen fruit in it. Honestly, I'm surprised at how easy all of this is. I didn't think it would be such a non-issue to stop eating these sweet things. And obviously it's not just sweet things, it's literally any food that has sugar or dextrose or glucose syrup or anything that has just added sugar on the ingredients list. I can't have that. But it's still really not too bad. I'm just living my life normally, but obviously without the risks of overconsumption of sugar. I would like to point out that I've also felt a bigger motivation to do things. Especially recently, I've started going to the gym again and I've been posting a lot of videos, but maybe that's just because school's over and now I actually have the time to do these things. So as we're coming up on month 7, honestly, I just feel good. Happier as well. I feel like that's something important to point out. Honestly, if any of you decide to do something like this next year, which I would highly recommend, you're going to notice that it's very hard for the first week, maybe even the first month, but then it just gets really easy. It turns into a habit and you don't feel like you need to eat sweet things, especially if you have a habit of chomping down 3-4 ice creams and a chocolate bar every day, like I did. This is definitely not something I would recommend to anyone who has a social life where you partake in alcohol drinking a lot. A lot of different alcoholic beverages have added sugar in them, so if you drink a lot or if you have a habit of enjoying a few drinks a week with the boys, this is definitely not something I would recommend because you're just going to sabotage your social life like that. And just know that I'm completely fine with having a few drinks on the weekend. If other people do it, I just wouldn't do it myself because, well, I've never drank, I've never started, and I don't plan on starting. I would also like to point out that before doing this whole thing, for 3 years or something beforehand, I drank only water. So if you like your sugary drinks, your Pepsis, your iced teas, your anything like that, then I would also not recommend this because it's going to be very difficult, more so than it was for me. I would also like to pause and let you know that doing this doesn't make you a better person. I can only really do this because I'm a pretty big introvert and I don't go outside with my friends to drink or go to parties, go to clubs, anything like that. So my life hasn't really been affected by this because I don't do these basic sociable things that other people do. I like my own space, I like my room, and I like chatting with my friends on Discord and maybe meeting up once every couple weeks or once every few weeks. I see a lot of people on YouTube promoting these kinds of lifestyles and it always seems like they're speaking down to you, they think they're better than you, or you'll be a shit human being if you don't do these things, which is absolutely far from the truth. Even with alcohol, humans have been drinking since the invention of alcohol was possible, this is a very old traditional thing, and breaking that definitely doesn't make you an amazing progressive human being. It just helps you improve your personal health if you care about it, because I'm going to be honest, drinking alcohol isn't healthy. Eating sweet things, not healthy at all, literally no benefits. However, these things are things that improve and maintain your social life, and that's very important to some people, not to me. So I hope I got the right message across. Hopefully you understand why I'm doing this and why I'm speaking about it. It purely comes down to I want to improve my physical health because I like the notion of being a healthier human being and being less at risk to diseases and stuff. And also after doing this, it's just made me feel a lot better. So, there's that. I also hope that I don't give you the impression that I'm some sort of gremlin that kind of hangs out in my mother's basement all day. I've got my homies, we meet regularly in real life. It's just that I really like my time indoors, and I wouldn't go out of my way to ask them to hang out outside. I would just kind of hear if they have any plans and ask to join in, you know, if I want to be included. And honestly, overall, we don't even meet up a lot in general. Like, we mainly just hang out on Discord, and honestly, that's a reality that I'm quite happy with. So in conclusion, not Gremlin, not better person for doing this. You can choose to do this if you like, if you have no social life. Cool? Okay, good stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I would like to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.